is James. I got shot in the head back in 2006. How I got shot in the head? I got shot in the head from doing too much showboating. I pulled out a large amount of money in front of a girl one time back in 2006, and she was just making phone calls, man. But I don't understand. I was off a pill. I was high. I wasn't even.
I could relate where he coming from. When I was younger, I used to walk around with a big chain on, and I'd be drunk a lot. I used to drink a lot, when I was in my early 20s, and to the point that, I'd be inebriated. And that's a big thing. Like, when you're drunk, when you're high, and you have money and you have jewelry on you, you are setting yourself up for failure, because you don't react and you don't think like you're supposed to when you're under the influence of things. No matter how much you might think that you're on point, you're not. And clearly he wasn't. If this girl can do all of this right in front of him and he's not realizing.
Thinking that was the last thing I thought, that she'd do some shit like that though. But I hit a couple of turns and I went to the hood. I'm from 82nd and Birch in East Oakland. I got out the car. I was talking to a couple of my partners and shit. I got back in the car. She was like, something, make sure that shit don't hit me. But I didn't know that that's what she was talking about though. She had a little skirt on. She was looking good. So, hey, I'm trying to get my freak on. I'm not even thinking about getting killed at this time. I was young.
See, now, what she said in that car should have rang a bell for him. But that's the problem with us guys. We think with our little head instead of our big head. You high, you horny. You like, nah, I'm bugging. When really you not bugging. This chick is grimy as hell. And she the type that'll get you murdered, clearly.
I was 23. But long story short, man, I got back in my car, got to the stoplight up on 82nd and MacArthur. And I get to the stoplight on MacArthur. Shit, it felt like a bee sting, man. So I took my hat off. I'm like, it's a bee in the car. She hiding up under the dashboard in the passenger seat, and I'm looking at her, I'm like, man, don't start tripping off the pill. She like, I ain't tripping off the pill. She like, somebody just bust at your car. It scared me when she said that shit, because I looked up, my sunroof was broken. The sunroof was broken, man. I just got hella sleepy. I just started laying, putting my head back, and hella shit started rolling from the back of my neck. I did like this, and it was blood. I don't know what made me do it, but I stuck both my fingers like this into the hole in my head, and I was playing with it like, oh shit, I'm shot in the head. And I was still able to talk and everything though, but somebody opened the door and punched me in the mouth, man. When they punched me in the mouth, that knocked me out for 32 months. I don't remember much.
So my man, he got set up, got shot in the head, punched in the face, and lost 32 months of his life in a coma. All because of some grimy ass chick. And these dudes was even grimier because they couldn't even just set the dude up and just take him somewhere and rob him. They shot first. It's no love in the streets.
No, much more of that. That's all I really remember, man. I woke up 32 months later with a whole ass baby. Like, somebody was having sex with me in a coma. Like, seriously. And long story short, just don't be flashing money in front of girls, man. Especially girls from Oakland. That can be girls from anywhere. Can do some shit like that to a nigga though, for real. But this is why I wear the helmet. 32-month coma, I wear the helmet because I don't have a skull. And my head is made of clay. I got clay around my brain. So this is to protect me from having seizures. Somebody can punch me in my head and just kill me. Easy as fuck. But hopefully that don't happen. That's why I do comedy. Just stay making friends, stay making more friends instead of making more enemies. I'd rather make friends than enemies. Like, I used to be hood, but I don't want to be hood no more. I just want to be a dude that's just do comedy, man, make people laugh. That's all I care about, is bringing a smile to somebody else's face and makes me laugh.
This brother, he just caught a whole bad run, He ended up in the hospital, ended up getting raped while he was in the hospital, if all this is true. And I was looking in the comment sections because some people were saying that it could be fake. But some people said that they actually saw this guy walking around and they always wondered why he had a helmet on or whatever. But, this whole situation is just disgusting. And people wonder why when people get money, they don't want to come back to the hood. Look how people do people that are in the hood consistently. So you can imagine what people do to you when you make some money and you come back. The jealousy, the hate. It's a cocktail for disaster, a cocktail to get killed, So if anything you can get from this lesson, fellas, is you know, be on your A game. You know, always pay attention. Don't be getting high and drunk around females that you know nothing about, because some of these women are worse than some of the men that you know, and they don't have no remorse. You know, they'll do you filthy and move on to the next one. So, you know, with that being said, it's your boy, Mr. Rice. If you knew better, you'd do better. I holla. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.